Well, it's time to plant again. Hopefully we can get some corn in the ground. This planter that I'm gonna be using, I don't know. It's kind of heavy. And we don't have any weight in the front of the tractor. We could use the Coyote, that I know would be fine. I would really like to use my tractor. So I don't know, I'm gonna try it. I welded these shut, closed them up, basically because of what we ran into where they stretched out. So we got to put these back on for our stabilizers. Hook in there to that. The only problem I can see is we may have to move the John Deere somehow, put it in neutral, shift it back or something, just to get this in place. I don't know. So I have 2 field areas ready for just regular corn, and then I have 1 area ready for sweet corn. The sweet corn, we don't have enough seed to put it in the planter, so I think I'm just gonna use our push planter to do that, and that should be fine. You go to lift it up, it literally just sprays out. So we're going to get the Coyote now. What's the point of having a tractor if you can't even use it? What's the point? I think I got it all set up now. This was kind of a pain up here. If you watched the last video, or 2 videos ago maybe, I don't know, where we got the plow, we plowed everything up here. So I came up with the rototiller, tried to level everything off. I used the drag harrow the day before and leveled it off a little bit. Now this is a no-till drill that we're using. So I probably wouldn't have had to do that, but I just can't stand seeing like the weeds and stuff like that. And I don't spray any of my stuff. So to level it out even better and pack it in, I just drove the tractor over it. That was the best thing I could really think of on how to do it. I don't know. Again, we don't have, you know, this huge corn planter or anything like this. This is a Genesis 3. It's actually a food plot planter. So what we did is they gave us some plates, so it's got 5 rows, but we have block off plates on these inner 3. So we're actually only going to be planting on the outer 2, and it's about roughly 30-inch spacing. Didn't really measure it, but roughly that's what it looks like, give or take. So I think I have everything set up. I got the gates and everything set up properly. I think we're going to try and kind of go up through and see what happens, and hopefully everything's set up properly and we can just buzz through this. I also brought the hand planter up so we can plant our sweet corn. Right now we're planting field corn, just regular corn for the animals, and we'll see what happens. I don't know, hopefully it's set up properly and everything works out. So again, it's only doing the outermost rows. Now I have this set up right now where the discs are basically going 2 inches under the ground. So we're gonna kind of have to probably dig under here just to see. I don't know. I may have to change some settings with the gates because I don't think it's coming out quite how it should be. We go up here and I do see some kernels laying right there. That's good spacing. But then I think it's a huge gap. I don't think there's anything going on then until up in here. Oh, I'm not sure what to say. I had to definitely adjust some settings on it. I mean, the corn's coming out, the seed's coming out, but I don't know. And it's hard to do trials because you need that drive wheel on the side. You gotta have that low enough that it drives for the clutch. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. You know what I kind of wish I had is a stick that measured about 30 inches that I could, that I wouldn't have to eyeball it. Well, I found a stick about 29, 28 inches long. If it works. Well, this field's done. I think I got pretty good with my spacing. We'll find out once it starts coming up. That stick eventually fell out, but I kind of figured it out that if you stay next to your one row with your rear tires and stuff and go, it leaves about another 30 inches. So I got another field over here that I'm gonna do. No, it doesn't go the whole way down, but we're gonna probably do this yet, and then we'll move over to the sweet corn over there, because prevailing winds come this way, so I'd rather have the sweet corn down at that end, so that way they don't like pollinate with each other. So the sweet corn will actually pollinate, may blow down here to the field corn, which is totally fine. I'd rather have it that way than the other way around. Well, I think should be done with the planter, and now I got my sweet corn area. That's probably going to make more sense to go up and down. I don't know. Kind of made it longer north to south than I did east to west, but I mean, I guess I could do my rows east to west too. I mean, prevailing winds come this way, so I don't know. I don't think it really matters. The biggest thing is so they can pollinate with each other. But this is what I have. Obviously in the last video you've seen me use this. I got the sweet corn seeder in, or the disc in. I think we're at maybe 1.5 inches, 1.25 inches. So I need to change that to about 2 inches. And then I got sweet corn seed there, 4 packs of that. And that should fill up this area. Sweet corn field is done. It's not the most even spacing, but when you're doing it by hand, you're only going to be able to get close. Now I do have a thing that I can stick out on that, but it kind of gets in the way and catches. I guess this pretty close. We ended up coming out past my original tilled area about 3 rows, and this one got really far spaced, but again, it should be totally fine. So that's pretty much it. I do have to do end rows on the far end down there on the lower side, and then basically that's gonna do it. We should have had, I have to check and see, but we probably could have got sunflowers in today as well. I don't have any sunflower seeds at the moment to be able to plant. The main thing I wanted to do is get this sweet corn in and get the regular corn in and all the garden, which was in the last video. They want rain tomorrow, so that's really going to help this stuff kind of, you know, germinate and start to sprout and come up. And I think we got it planted actually relatively early compared to most years, and that's a good thing because we want the spring rains, you know, get them roots down, and then kind of when the warm hot summers come, we should be okay. So I'll go do them end rows and then I'm out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Plant season has finally arrived and it's in full swing. That's gonna do it. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.